What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rebound, and before we get started, man, just want to take my time out to say I hope you guys are staying safe, doing what you have to do to stay healthy, make sure you're washing your hands, taking your showers, staying 6 feet away from people, and only going outside when you have to. If you don't have to go anywhere, stay inside. This virus, this pandemic, this mass hysteria is unfortunately real, and the quicker we follow directions and stay inside, the quicker we'll be past this, the quicker we can go back outside and go back to doing what we normally do with our daily lives. So before we get started, please drop a like, drop a sub, and turn on post notices because I have plenty of videos and plenty of content coming soon. So as I'm recording this video, I'm 90% to legend. This is why I haven't been streaming, this is why I haven't been dropping videos, this is why I haven't been consistent, because unlike the rest of the world, I'm not quarantined. I still go to work every day. So I had to pick something to kind of give up in order to get, where I gotta get. So unfortunately, I've been not streaming, not dropping content, just been in the rec center, grinding rep. And oddly enough, this is exactly what this video is about. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek into how I was getting all this rep. So we all know this, there's no secret. Point guards, specifically playmaking primary point guards, get most of the rep because they touch the ball every possession. They're throwing lobs, throwing assists, scoring the ball, so they naturally will get from anywhere from 50k my points in a rec game to 60k my points, and that's why you usually see guards at top of the rep race. There are builds you can make to get pretty decent rep without working as hard. You can make slashers or interior forces where you're catching the lobs, but at that point, the point guard has to make it so you're catching pretty much all the lobs or just getting the ball the second most besides him. So what I personally have been doing, since I don't want to take on the task of running guard in the rec center because it's extremely annoying and extremely frustrating. People, teams throw 2 defenders, 3 defenders, 4 defenders at you. They fiend to stop your lob passes. They get into your passing lanes. It's just a headache. So I've been making centers. It's not exciting. It's not the most fun position in my opinion, but it's how I've been getting rep. So at first I made basically what everyone makes. They were calling it the Virgil builds at the beginning of the year. It's the playmaking glass cleaner, or it's the 2-way playmaking center, or it's the glass lock. Depending on what height you make him, you get different names. Basically it's the defensive primary and playmaking secondary pie chart. And the way you get rep on that build is pretty simple. You get to stop in the paint, you throw the ball past half court to your point guard or whoever's up there first. That player then throws a lob or a pass to somebody else, and you get secondary assists, and you get most of your rep from throwing secondary assists. So I'm like, if I'm getting most of my rep throwing secondary assists, and I'm making a red gold pie chart center, what would happen if I made an all gold center?
I know my friends are out smoking on booth and it's my weed. I check the like I'm sorry, bitch, I don't say sorry. Look at my big, I don't.
Alright, so look, I'm about to put you guys on to what I believe to be the best center build for maximizing your rep. It's not a comp build. If you match up against tryhards, it's not the best build for that. It's purely for rep. When I play rec center, I don't have a tryhard mindset. I don't have a comp mindset. I don't care if I win or lose. I'm there for rep, and that's just about it. I don't care about anything else. If I load in and the other team is sweaty, I'll probably close app. I do not care about my rec win percentage. I'm there for one reason only. So this build, in that sense, is perfect for that. You're doing the same exact thing. You're getting the stop. You're throwing the ball past half court. Your teammate then throws to somebody else, and then you get your pass to assist. But in this sense, you get paid more for that because you're all gold. So my logic is, if most of your rep as a center is coming from pass to assist, why not make something that is just there for that reason? So I'm about to throw up some screenshots of how I built the build. It's simple. I chose the pure gold pie chart. It's up to you which physical you want to use. I recommend using strength vertical because your interior defense by default, since you're a playmaker, is not the highest. So with more strength, you'll have a little bit of an easier time getting stops down low. Take a screenshot right here. First and foremost, I maxed out defense, obviously, because since I'm a non-defending build, I'm gonna need as many badges as possible. I get 13 there, at least 13 playmaking badges, because you want to put Hall of Fame, Dimer, Floor General, Break Starter, and you only need Needle Threader on bronze. I gave him 15 because, I mean, to be honest, I don't know why I gave him 15, but he has 15. I put Needle Threader on gold. That's up to you. Max out your shooting. This build gets 12 shooting badges at max, and this is what's gonna set you apart from the typical center build, because a lot of people make their play glasses or two-way playmakers to not be able to shoot. But with 12 shooting badges, and if your guard that you're running with has Floor General and Dimer, if the game does get close, you can knock down 3-point shots, and chances are your defender will leave you open because people don't really know what this build does. And lastly, for finishing, you can do whatever you want for finishing. This is how I put mine. You can look at how I put mine. You're not going to be going to the rim at all. You're not going for lobs. You're not going to the rim at all, because you get all your rep from passing the ball. So to me, that wasn't that important. The next section is simple. 6'10" to be more mobile. You get the same type of interior defense no matter what height you go to. So 6'10", max arm length, max weight, max everything. You need to be a little bit stronger to make up for your lack of defense. For the takeover though, this also is up to you. Playmaking takeover is OP. Playmaking takeover, when activated, can turn non-shooters into shooters. You can put non-shooting builds in the corner and pass a non-shooting build with playmaking takeover, as well as you having your own Floor General and your own Dimer. You can turn that non-shooting build into a sharpshooter. So playmaking takeover is OP. But for me personally, I went with rim protected takeover because since I have not the best interior defense, that rim takeover helps you a lot. You can get stops on paint matching centers. You're gonna get a lot of course, getting a lot of paint beasts. You're gonna run to a lot of paint beasts. You can stop those paint beasts when you pop the takeover on. So in my opinion, that's more useful for what you're gonna be doing on the court. But if you want to go with playmaking takeover, that's good as well. That's perfectly fine. So after it's all said and done, you get a playmaking 5. You get that Nikola Jokic build, man. Playmaking 5. Cool build name. And to be completely honest, I wish I had made this build earlier in the year, because with this method I'm about to show you, this very, very simple method, you can maximize your output, your rep output, without using a point guard build, without taking all the stress of a point guard in the rec center. So you need 3 other types of teammates. You need somebody with playmaking takeover, someone with sharpshooting takeover, and somebody with old head takeover. Playmaker, preferably a PG, needs to have Flashy Passer Hall of Fame, Diamond Hall of Fame, and Floor General Hall of Fame. Your team gets up by about, I want to say 20 points. The sharpshooter doesn't play defense, stands corner. The slasher, who needs to be able to catch standing lobs, so have a high standing dunk, stands block, and doesn't play defense either. You at the center gets the stop. You throw it to your point guard, who then flashy passes to either the slasher or the sharpshooter and gets team takeover in like 2, 3, or 4 attempts. At that point, you have your rim protection takeover. Sharpshooter has his sharpshooting takeover, and the slasher has his slashing takeover, and it's easy rep. You just keep doing this. You get the stop, you throw it to your point guard, who throws it to the sharpshooter or the slasher, and you keep doing this over and over again. You get your pass to assist, and you just keep doing that for the rest of the game. And you can get anywhere from 50k to 60k rep a game, and this is very essential for people who are going for their legend or any other type of overall or rep they're trying to get. So if this video helps you at all, let me know in the comment section. Let me know if it didn't help you. Let me know if you have any suggestions. But for now, like, I'm 10% away from legend, and I'm gonna keep doing this until I hit legend, because this has been the best method for me, man. And I'm positive it's gonna help you guys too. So if you haven't already, drop a like and a sub, turn on post noties. Also follow me on Twitter, ReboundYT, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to